Hello to all those listening from Bowling Green and beyond. I'm Jacob Weller, and welcome to BGRPG's Roll Along Podcast, the premier Dungeons & Dragons show here on Falcon Radio. Now, it's been a minute since we were in studio, about 2 weeks. Just some...
Relish in the glorious audio quality.
Yes.
Say it again for the the mics are on.
Excuse me. Relish in the glorious audio quality with our new mics. Well, not our new mics. These have probably been here for a while, but we actually have mics instead of just crowding around Jacob's.
With the old mics.
It's true. Just basic scheduling conflicts as you do. And so for those who might have missed the last episode,
You failed us.
Bale went out.
And it was Jacob's fault.
And it was not Jacob's fault.
How could Jacob do this?
And
How could he do
go
that?
fuck
keep
yourself.
going.
By the way, follow our
keep
TikTok.
saying it.
Bale,
How can you do this?
Bale went out on his first night with Jack to go do some vigilante shit.
Some Robin Hood shenanigans.
Some tomfoolery, if you
Some
will.
Tomfoolery. That's me.
That
That's
is
my
you,
full
yeah.
legal name.
Mr. Thomas Foolery.
Mr. Thomas Foolery.
So I've just given you his full name.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to do
you've been
illegal
doxed.
activities.
But regardless, the things did not go well. Giant robots showed up. I mean, I guess you did beat the robots, and Jack was able to get away.
And then I was launched into the stratosphere.
Bale was launched into low Earth orbit and crashed. He was flung. He flew like you flung yourself. That was not like you were not picked up and thrown.
It's true.
You made that choice.
Miscalculation.
Yeah, miscalculation. And he flew over outside of the walls of NCO and smashed into a tree, nearly dying in the process. All while the rest of our party was
Asleep.
nice and warm in their beds as night terrors were presented upon both of them. For Ajax, his mother, threatening that if he does not return to Strixhaven and keep his pact, that
that terrible things will happen. And with Eve, she ran into her multiversal variant here in NCO, Lady Evangeline, as Eve entered into one of Evangeline's dreams, and the dream was of the city burning and people dying and things just going badly, while she was just chilling and reveling in the suffering of others. As you do.
Just like me for real.
Just like him for real. And when, during their conversation, Lady Evangeline invited Eve to a gala the following night. And they all awoke to Jack sprinting back to camp and being like, "Where's Bale? What's going on?" At which point...
very detailed summary.
Yeah, Ajax ran back to Quintilius, had a funny little talk because he wanted to leave for a second, and then Quintilius was shady as shit. And so
you guys should just watch last episode.
Decided to stay. Yeah, sorry.
Keep going. You're almost at the end here.
Keep going.
Yes.
You're almost at the end here.
And they hunt down Bale, and the party has a wonderful fight and yell at each other.
No, we don't yell at each other. Bale just demeans my entire being.
And then gets shit rocked by Grayson.
As you do.
I didn't yell at him. Grayson just beat him up, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
You did
Ajax,
yell, I think.
Ajax doesn't have the constitution for yelling. It's too much on his frail little being.
His body can't take it.
And it was all Jacob's fault. Again.
And it was Jacob's fault.
It was
How
Jacob's
could
fault.
Jacob do this?
Y'all are fucked. Anyway, so we will open with our lovely party coming back into the gates of NCO. Jack, using his funny shrapnel, made a little gurney for Bale to float alongside the group. And you guys make it back to the gates and into the city at large. any particular things we want to do, or
Walking into the city?
mm-hmm.
Given all of the trouble that's happened, I really think we ought to just call it a day. I think we ought to head back today, if that's all right. I mean, we've all been through enough.
I mean, that's Grayson pipes up. It's like, yeah, that's fair. Actually, I think I need to go let off a little steam. I think I'm gonna go to Gerald's and run down that lead.
Well, that seems like an interesting way to blow off steam, but all right then.
And he looks at Eve. He's like, do you want to come with, or are you...
Yeah, well, I'll just follow whatever anyone else does. She's like 1,000 yards staring again.
Okay. And so Grayson and Eve leave to go to Gerald's. Ajax, unconscious Bale, and Jack.
Well, looks like I have control of where we're going, so we're going right back to Quintilius's.
Oh, great. Fabulous. Real quick, actually, Thomas, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 10.
10? Okay, you're still unconscious. Shoot.
As he should be. Don't let that man cook. Keep him out of the kitchen.
But you guys make your way to Melentor Manor.
Oh yeah, baby.
Which as they make their way there, Bale. As you crashed into that tree, you you were more than just unconscious. Your brain was not operating in any way, shape, and or form.
That sounds a lot like
It
death.
sounds like brain death.
It was pretty damn close. It was not good. But the
It was still rattling around in there, like a DVD logo.
next sort of this time, as everything went dark with Grayson's fist, you're much more aware and put together, and aware enough to even dream.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Oh no is right. You find yourself in the center of a dark room. And you aren't entirely sure. You have no idea where you are, until all of a sudden the lights flip on. And you are in a magnificent ballroom. Chandelier hangs from the ceiling. You are surrounded by people. This is a very common setting for you to be in. People are talking, chatting, like basic rich person affair.
Sure.
You are in a basic suit, like very honestly pretty close to robes that Quintilius would wear on campus. The like fancy purples and
This doesn't seem like me at all.
no.
What kind of affair is this?
Real quick, roll perception.
10. Dream perception.
10's enough. On a 10, you spot in the crowd some of your family members. Soul, your parents. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember all their names. My brain is blanking.
It's okay.
But your siblings and your parents are all there. But they're not quite themselves. You aren't sure if this is brain damage incapable of
I'm living in AI-generated worldview.
putting them together, or if it's more just a dream. But there's just something off about all of them. But they're laughing, they're having a good time. Things are great.
I think Bale would probably try and stumble over there. Is he concussed in the dream?
No, you're fine.
Oh, he's gonna walk over there.
Any particular person you're going to go talk to?
He said it's only my family members, so no one like specifically Ariana's not there.
Not there.
Okay. He would walk over to, I guess, Soul. Just be like, hey, Soul, it's funny seeing you at this party. I didn't expect you to see you here.
No response.
Does she have her normal armor on, or is she in a
She's in the same robes as you are.
Poke her on the back of the shoulder or whatever?
Nothing. She's not even sure if you're here. Or you are not sure that she even feels your presence.
I'm just gonna do the same thing to Yumi. Just, hello, Yumi. Hello.
Nothing. And just as you sort of begin to be confused and concerned, music starts playing. And walking down the grand stairs in the center of the room, in robes, once again very similar, the higher class of NCO, is you. And the woman next to him is unrecognizable as Ariana.
Wait, so it is?
It is you and Ariana walking down the stairs. The crowd turns and begins to applaud the couple as they descend the stairs. And this Bale sort of looks out at the crowd with a smile on his face until his eyes fall on you. And for the first time, you're noticed. A look of confusion spreads across his face. And as he continues to stare at you, the faces in the crowd begin to warp and change and desolidify and destabilize, as though the focus is being pulled from them, so therefore not as much work is being put in to make them look right.
Mm.
And he continues to stare as he walks.
At this point, Bill will be reaching down for a spell book. I assume it's not there
No,
because it's a dream.
there's nothing like I said. You are just in your robes.
So puts his fists up.
The other Bale's brow furrows as him and his Ariana were arm in arm as they walk down these stairs. He walks through her arm. He doesn't de-link. He just passes through her. And as he does, she disappears. And on that spot where she disappears, the floor begins to wither away, as though being consumed by a black hole. Darkness envelops the room, as the room itself just seems to disappear, as he continues to walk down the stairs, staring at you. And he makes his way to you, as the rest of the room is gone. And you are left in the same space you were in
when the dream began, except now you have your doppelganger. Almost a direct replica, except
He's homeless.
Twice.
His hair is a mess. Matted down. Not styled the way yours is, but his robes are just the same. In fact, everyone was wearing carbon copies of the same robes. And he looks at you. Who are you?
Well, seems I might be you. But I'm going to need you to back up. Because I have a feeling that though we may be the same height and look the same, I don't think we meet eye to eye.
What is that supposed to mean?
Who are you?
I'm nobody. Who the hell are you?
I'm Bale Gowers. Which I think counts as someone.
I guess we don't see eye to eye. How? I'm assuming that you're just some figment of my imagination. A voice in my head trying to tell me that it'll be better.
What do you mean it'll be better? Weren't you just throwing a ball?
That was a fantasy. A dream. No more real than you are. So I guess you're a reality check.
So what is your life like?
Well, I try my best with what I have. And sometimes, most times, what I have is nothing. You see, all those people, they're all long gone. Lost to time.
Lost how?
Well, Mom and Dad worked themselves to death. Sol and Yumi got the hell away from here as fast as they could. There were a few others that, frankly, I'm sure you know. And then there was Ace. Don't know where she wound up. And frankly, I'm trying not to care.
I don't think it's working.
No, but...
I know if it was me, it wouldn't work.
No, but... You're not going away.
No. Sadly not. am a version of you that doesn't live here. I live in a place where we are the people that you envisioned yourself to be earlier. Not the same, because, frankly, NCO horrifies me. But similar. And recently I made some rash decisions to try and change NCO, because it's everything I stand against. And I think that might be why you are where you are.
It is a bit of bullshit.
But I think if I see, I have a question
Mm-hmm.
about what I would do in this scenario that I'm in. Frankly, I have hurt my friends, I think, and I'm not sure how to repair it. But also, everything that I stand for stands against this place. And even after the catastrophic failure that I had last night that sent me into hurtling into the forest, breaking nearly every bone in my body, I still have the urge to move. I want to stop what's happening in this place. But I fear that it's a choice between my morals or the people I care about.
As a man who has lost both, I wish I could tell you which one to choose. But quite frankly, you're above my pay grade.
I'm sorry, Bale.
Happens. Just learn from me. Whatever that looks like. And if we ever run into each other, if you are real and I'm not going crazy, which, frankly, is par for the course at this point, know you will have a friend.
Thank you. I would say the same. I will try with whatever power I have left, what little will I can exert over this place that disdains for my being. I want to use it to help. And if that just means you, then I guess I'll be selfish.
Sometimes that's all we have. He reaches a hand out.
Bale's gonna go for the handshake and like try and pull him in for a hug.
He accepts the hug. And in it, he says, "This might be the most strange and most comforting dream I've had in a while. Thank you." He fades away. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's an 8.
No.
Can I do it with advantage?
Sure.
Can I do it with advantage? That's a 21.
That's a 21. You wake up.
Yippee.
And while Bale was unconscious...
Ajax went vigilante mode.
Ajax?
Yes!
What the fuck he didn't?
Ajax and Jack and unconscious Bale arrive at Quintilius's. I will give you a little time to discuss before op number 1 awakens.
Yes, that is the op.
Is this presenting Quintilius with a peace offering and unconscious Bale?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What are we doing?
So we're on our way.
I really gotta get Grayson. I don't think I can leave him here.
Okay.
He's gonna call Grayson on his phone.
Hey, man.
Grayson, I know I let you go, but how do I do this? You have to come home.
Does he not? What is so strange about this? Did I misunderstand?
Eve. No,
Oh, isn't Eve coming with?
No,
Eve is
Eve went with Grayson.
Oh, I thought you said that Eve
No,
was just
you're
like
good. I
following
was just
whoever
sitting here
was.
like, okay, we'll just leave Eve.
Sorry.
It's
Okay, I misunderstood the situation.
You're good.
Okay, I misunderstood the situation.
good.
Ajax doesn't do that. Instead, Ajax and Jack and unconscious Bale are gonna go over to Quintilius, in the direction of Quintilius, I think. And how does he play this? Because he needs to get the other two back like ASAP. But he didn't. He would have probably followed them, I think. I don't see why he wouldn't have. So can we do a power word retcon here? Sorry,
Are you going to Gerald's?
yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna go to Gerald.
Okay.
He's just gonna
Okay.
say,
Okay, let's just chase this lead, and once we find what we find, we're gonna go home, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Bale? Bale's still unconscious.
Like a limp. Like
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if we should bring an unconscious person into a bar. What do we should do about that?
Oh, frankly, with the statements he's making, I'm not sure him being conscious is a better option.
That's a good point.
Bale
We'll
wakes
just...
up.
Oh, joy.
Jack, in his excitement, his concentration breaks and the gurney shatters into a million pieces and you fall onto the concrete. Ow! Oh, you okay?
Do I get a long rest?
Short rest.
Short rest. Okay, that's good enough for me, honestly. Where am I? What's happening?
We're on our way to the pub. We were going to go chase that one last lead right before we go.
Pub. We're drinking after all this?
No,
I
no, of
can't
course
do
not.
that.
That's not what I meant. I just meant that.
It's a lead.
Yeah,
Suddenly,
what Grayson said.
Grayson, you were here.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
punched me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you done or are you going to need another punch?
I'm gonna wake up first before I say anything.
That's fair.
Give me a couple minutes. Let's keep walking.
Uh-huh. You guys continue on your way.
How's the gurney being pushed?
Oh, the gurney disappeared.
Just sort of
once-
floats.
Okay, so he just fell on the ground.
Yeah, he just
Okay.
fell on the ground.
Cool. Yeah, Eve is walking very ahead of the group on the way to Gerald's.
all right, groovy.
Distance from Bail a little bit.
Gotcha.
The fuck was that?
I'm regaining hit points.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
short rest.
Oh, that's fair.
Fucker.
Fucker. So you guys make your way to Gerald's. And it's about noon. But as far as you could tell, by the state that you find Gerald's in, it could be 1 a.m. The place is absolutely, it is somewhere between absolutely hopping and just dead as shit.
Gotcha.
And it all depends on who you ask. There are those who are passed out at the bar entirely unconscious, not like about to be kicked out. And then there are others that are like dancing on tables. Actually, as you arrive, a stool flies through a window and nearly lands near you guys in the street. And you just hear, "Get the fuck out!" And another man is shoved out of the doors and stumbles into the street. You do not recognize him. He's just a guy.
Are you sure this is where you want to be, Grayson? This looks dangerous.
No, this looks about right.
I just mean, are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine.
Okay, well, I'm going to make sure of that. I'll keep close to you. And we're going to leave before too long, okay?
Yeah. All right, guys.
Eve's gonna step in and sit at the bar.
Okay. So, as you guys walk in, you find a giant half-orc bouncer, presumably the guy who just tossed the drunk stool thrower outside. And inside you find several booths with people in different states of inebriation. And at the bar...
States of Inebriation sounds like a band, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sounds like an album.
Yeah, it sounds
like a killer
mhm.
album.
Oh yeah, it does. Is just at the bar is just like sort of the spectrum of drunkenness almost, where like you have people passed out, you have people just actively doing shots, and then you just have those who are just chilling and just sitting there with like a pint or like something along those lines. And sitting or standing is a small gnome, full garden variety.
Oh yeah, baby.
Long white beard, pointy hat, long flowing robes, and he almost looks like your regular wizard, like the guy you spoke to, but instead of red, he's all in gray and black, except for a small purple eye.
Wait a
at
minute.
the tip
Sorry,
of his
what did you
hat.
just say? Did you say we spoke to a wizard in red?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that where it is.
And he's
Uh-huh.
autistic.
Yes.
I'm going to leave that where it is.
And
Sorry, keep going.
the only thing
Can I
that
voice him?
seems no, I got this.
Damn.
So the only thing that seems strange or off is whenever like someone from across the bar hails him, he doesn't walk. He just like turns around, pulls a lever, and he's just shifted that way.
His legs were broken.
And something is operating in a way, and when you get closer to the bar, you realize it's because he has this tiny platform that he's just moving back and forth across the bar.
You sure you got this? I totally got this.
No, I got it. And you get to the bar, Eve. First, Grayson close behind. Are you guys? I'm assuming Ajax is also hovering.
Ajax is keeping very close to Grayson.
Okay.
Bale's in the back. He looks drunk. He's just incredibly concussed.
Right. And Jack is with you, making sure that you don't fall over and die.
He's too small, though.
It's the thought that counts. And this little gnome slides his platform over.
Wait, can Bale have an ice cane?
Sure.
Grab some ice cane.
There's some crutches.
Yeah, nice. He's on a crutch.
But his platform slides and slams to a stop, looking at Eve.
What would it be?
Water.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
And he like fills the thing with water and slams back.
And for you, sir.
And Grayson just goes, yeah, water will work for now. Like, back and forth. What is Ajax ordering?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I'm assuming, are you even really at the bar, or are you just hovering behind?
I'm just behind.
Yeah.
Around.
And so you three, are you sitting at the bar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The little gnome is still working and going along, doing his business. And the place is, like I said, somewhere between, you're not sure whether some of these patrons are from the night prior or are prepping for the next night or what, but like, we're pretty bumping for fucking midday. And the small gnome slides over to the farthest man at the far side of the bar and goes,
Quinn, I think it's time for you to go.
and you see as the man who is slumped over the bar is Quintilius Melentor II.
Oh shit.
Quinn's father. And he looks up, his eyes glazed over, and his little gesture hat still on, slightly askew. And he looks at Gerald and just goes, "Oh, no, I'm fine. Stack it back up. Go again, Gerald. And give me your special." And the bartender just goes, "You sure? Okay." And he swings back again and brings him like a small glass of, it looks like oil. You're almost worried that it's the same old Gax slime for like a second, until you see it foam around the ring. And he drinks it. And you watch as his eyes all of a sudden light up and smoke pours out of his ears. He's like, I got the fucking fire again. I hate it when that happens. He's like, well,
The fire.
just your chances. It's like,
Can I make a? Jeez, what would this even be?
Arcana?
Okay. I'm gonna do that to see what the fire is.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
10.
We might need some help escorting him home.
This is like the fourth
Probably.
10 we've rolled this session.
You're assuming it's got something to do with the drink. You got nothing though.
Gotcha.
So the Gerald just looks at you as you look in, slightly puzzled at Quint II's just smoke coming out of his ears, and he just goes,
Yeah, it's a old family recipe. You take alcohol, and then you put whatever the fuck you want in it, and it does something.
This is D&D Jungle Juice.
a little bit.
The jungle juice in the bathtub.
Okay. Cool.
Awesome.
And you know,
Seems irresponsible.
you want to give it a go?
I mean, I guess if I have to.
No.
Wait, you.
He's ordering a drink.
Jesus Christ.
All right, one Gerald coming right up.
Blurt.
Wait.
Drink.
Ajax doesn't know.
Shh. He looks, he ponders the orb. Can he tell what kind of magic is in it?
Roll Arcana.
No matter what, you're gonna be on the ground.
22.
So this magic feels familiar. The cup is cold to the touch. Actually extremely cold to the touch, almost uncomfortably cold. This has some form of ice magic within it.
Well, ice is my specialty.
Bro's cracking open.
Couldn't hurt. he's gonna chug the
Yes,
whole
it
thing down.
could.
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what you
That's
thought.
an 11.
I don't know what
That's
you
an
thought
11.
was gonna happen.
You know this drink is alcoholic, and you remember the last time that you had alcohol, it didn't really go well. Something about this drink,
He's too concussed to think.
you aren't sure if it's the fuzziness in your head. This drink doesn't it fucks you up, and it will. But it's not the immediate, oh God, what is in my body?
He went through so much brain damage that he forgot about his allergy.
The alcohol allergy part of the brain
was like,
was
I don't know how to
destroyed.
work.
It has less to do with your own body and more to do what's in the drink.
You beat me.
Uh,
Delayed action.
As you drink it, ice crystals form around your mouth and a little bit in your throat too, as everything just sort of stills, and there's almost a calmness in the cold.
He's gonna order one.
Fuck.
Actually, that feels really good.
I'll have one of those, bartender.
Coming right up. Dink.
Come on, guys.
You're gonna. I want to roll Arcana.
Going ahead.
Oh,
Ajax is
please.
watching his friends become alcoholics right
Great.
before his eyes.
I roll. Oh wait,
Not even alcoholics. We're talking like.
that's a
jumbo juice
15.
type.
15.
I got +6 in Arcana. I forgot.
You pick up this glass, and the hair on the back of your neck stands up a little bit as you pick it up, almost to that of static electricity.
I'm drinking.
Okay. Roll Constitution.
Okay.
Normally, you don't
Oh.
have disadvantage because you weren't thrown
A
into a tree
Constitution.
recently.
A Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You stay standing. Who is within her general vicinity? Ajax, Bale,
Grayson.
Everyone, I
Grayson
think.
in a crop top?
Literally everyone.
and Jack are all. Y'all need to roll dexterity saving throw.
Oh
What
crap!
the
My
heck?
bad, guys.
Fuck!
Wait, so what all is at disadvantage because of my concussion? Everything?
I'll give you disadvantage on this dex just because you're fucking like you're also like a little frozen internally at this point.
Shit. I think I got a 2.
Oh, Jack did not do well. Oh, and neither did Grayson.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
no.
How did Jack do?
8.
Oh, okay.
He ate.
You
Eight.
take this shot, totally fine, and all of a sudden energy builds up within you, and you feel energized, you feel great, you feel awake, and all of a sudden just zap out of your fingertips. Lightning crackles and shocks everybody in your general vicinity.
What even was that? Why did you do that?
It's not enough to hurt or to cause damage, but it just zaps everyone around.
Can I roll insight on the drink?
Go on ahead.
Felt kind of good, actually.
Eve, you just saw that man breathe fire. Why did you
That's a
drink that?
13.
I can see Bale's breath. That's weird.
Ajax,
you
it's
said a
kind of
13.
cool, actually.
Yes.
Maybe.
Very cool.
Examining the glass.
I
Well,
don't
no,
care.
I'm
I'm not
examining-
drinking that.
He's like blowing.
I'm examining the
blowing
magical
frosted air.
properties of all of them.
You don't know exactly what is in this drink, but whatever it was, clearly sort of was a literal shock to your system. I don't think that lightning entirely came from the drink. None of it came from you.
Okay. Cool. So it's just coincidental.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like sitting here like Quintilius' dad breathes fire. Like that's scary.
It's not. And to be fair, Bale with the ice, that was more coincidental than anything else. These drinks do something to you. It's not like because Quintilius' father has no magic properties whatsoever. That's what makes the second different from the third. And so he just kind of, these things are just happening.
Gerald, another one. Bring another one.
Bale, I don't think that's a good idea.
Jack, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna keep this one for later.
Jesus Christ.
One for the road?
Yes.
All right.
It's like a magical potion,
he
Jack.
He slides to the center of the bar and lowers his platform until he disappears beneath the bar, rising again with a small flask that he shifts over and hands to you.
So I have a question about Gerald.
Uh-huh.
Is he standing on this platform
Yeah.
or sitting?
He's standing.
So he's just normal standing.
Yeah.
But refuses to move his legs.
Well, because if he stood normally,
You wouldn't be above.
he'd
the
be
bar.
underneath the bar.
No, I get
And
it.
he couldn't reach his patrons.
No, I understand. But why isn't he sitting? He could just sit.
He's got to be ready to
Okay.
move.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
He serves drinks that cause people to shoot lightning.
This
He's
society
ready to
is
go.
capitalist. Do you really think they're letting their food service employees sit down
That's
during
another
shift?
good point.
Real
That's true.
shit.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I roll an Arcana check on the flask?
Sure, go for it.
12.
Nothing.
Nothing.
The flask feels normal.
I meant the liquid within.
Still, I mean, it looks like the same drink you had before, but there's nothing that really signifies what it's gonna do.
All right. This one, I have no idea.
Bartender, another one. As Quint the Second's hand shoots in the air, and then he turns and looks at you three. Just goes, "Hey, wait a minute! Aren't you three the people who hurt my son?"
No, Mr. Milento, we're here to take you home.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Nah, I'm fine.
I think you're hurting your son worse by what you're doing right now than I did.
I don't know if I would say
Christ.
that, but
You struck him with lightning.
just like his son.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
One was physical, the other one was emotional.
Quintilius, the second just looks at you and goes, "It's just one more," and then sure.
No,
we can
I-
go.
Oh yeah, no, waste the gold that could be going to your son's tuition on alcohol.
He puts a hand right between the two of you on the bar. I'm gonna need you to not say things like that, please and thank you.
Or what are you gonna do about it?
He takes the Gerald, shoots it back.
Now is not the time
gonna
to be
blow
making
up.
enemies.
He's gonna literally explode.
He's gonna look at you with a very drunken look in his eye.
Breathe fire.
As beads of sweat begin to form on his brow, and they don't look like the normal color. If anything, they're like a bright blue. He's like, "You quiet, huh?" And he like wipes his brow and sees the blue. He's like, "Got a fucking Kool-Aid, god damn it!" And he just
He's
crashes.
sweating a shield potion.
Wait, hang on. So if they know that Kool-Aid means like a, does that mean there's like a
Kool-Aid brand exists here.
yeah,
Fortnite is
but
canon.
also if Kool-Aid means no. But also if Kool-Aid is also shorthand for like a roofie, does that like?
No.
Wait, what?
We interpreted-
He literally
We
conked
interpreted
out
Kool-Aid
immediately
very
after drinking
differently.
something.
He got the Kool-Aid in the same way that he got the fire. It was a different magical effect. Him crashing had more to do with the 3 he got on his Constitution
Okay,
saving
okay.
You
throw
got
than anything
elemental drinks, and one of them just turns you into
else.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
he smacks into the ground.
Jack, That gurney would be nice.
Yep, you got it. He's up on the gurney.
Do you mind taking him home?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick around here with them in case anything goes south.
Okay.
Also, it's kind of hard to move.
That's fair.
I'm still very cool.
Jack is going to take Quintilius's father away. And as he walks away, Gerald just looks... Roll insight. All of you.
The curse from last week is still around. I can
Eve
only roll
hasn't.
bad.
Eve has an unnatural 20 again.
I got a 16.
16?
I
Okay.
got a 6.
Go fuck yourself.
Pretty good.
Ajax and Eve. You all see this, but you two know pretty much exactly what it means. Gerald looks as Quinn is gurneyed away, and just you see the look of a man who's watching a friend not be in a great spot.
Okay.
He shakes his head a little bit.
Eve's gonna lean in and be like, "It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
This seems to be going through quite a bit at the moment."
Well, he's been going through it for the past
A while.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know if I can't exactly get into it, but
I mean, I don't know. We're pretty good friends with his son, and
Roll deception.
I knew that was coming. I got a natural 20.
Oh my
Okay.
fucking god.
Holy crap. Yeah, no, that's real. I didn't touch the dice. Eve continues, we're pretty good friends with the son. I'd say he's probably one of my closest friends on campus, and she tears up a little bit.
Ajax looks at her with complete bafflement and such things. And
She avoids eye contact with the group in fear of losing her composure. And she's like, I want to do what I can to help my friend, and seeing his father, his namesake, drunk in a bar over something is hard.
Well, little Quinn's got his dad hasn't been the same.
Without Alex.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Wasn't that long ago.
It's been about. Has it been 5 years? Huh. Well. You know.
She was so young.
Jesus Christ.
It's really unfortunate. Makes me wonder, because Quintilius, the third, that is, it doesn't ever specify what happened to her. Usually his story changes. I'm curious, with her age. It seems like there's foul play involved,
Well. She was here.
Yeah?
Yep. And she left about as sober as anyone I've ever seen. Now, that's not the story that got out, nor is it the story that...
What story got out?
Oh, that she finally snapped under the crippling weight of the world, got drunk one night, and then wandered off into the woods.
And Gerald, and she's gonna lean in, put her chin on her like hands, go. What's the actual story?
She was... He looks all around the bar with a suspicious look in his eye. Damn it. I was making good money tonight, too. And he whisks around the platform, flips himself around, and you spot on the wall a small painting of what you could only assume to be like a little village, like a little tree village. And he flips that up to reveal a giant red button.
Okay.
Okay.
And he presses it.
Oh my god.
There's a bomb.
And
There's a bomb.
as he presses it,
There's a bomb
I
strapped to my
need
chest.
all of you
Jesus Christ.
to make... Actually, no, I think you guys are fine. Actually, bail, because you are not at the bar. I need you to make a
2.
Constitution
5.
5. Oh,
Jesus
buddy, I'm
Christ.
sorry. Everyone, including Bale, who is not you three sitting at the bar. Poof, in a puff of smoke.
Oh.
Gone.
Sir.
The windows rattle shut, and the small magic sign that says open flips. Closed. See you later.
Damn.
Gerald.
Where do I poof to?
Rude.
Oh, you're right outside. The rest of the crowd's like, hey, what the hell?
What the hell? Why am I out here?
Can we see that? That they're outside? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can see that
They don't
Bale's
just puff into
fine.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Can I see them inside?
Yes.
I'd like to use benign transposition to replace myself with a cup on a bar. On the bar.
On the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Poof. All of a sudden, Bale's back, and Gerald just goes, we're fucking closed, man.
Hey, I'm with them. I think.
Is he with you?
I don't know.
He's
Is
like
he?
halfway on the bar. For now.
What just happened?
Oh,
Magic.
you know, when things get too late and people are being fucking annoying, hit the big red button and they all go away.
No, that's wonderful.
They're the guards' problem now.
Now, Gerald, I was enjoying our conversation before this. Continue what you're saying.
Alex was here to see a contact. A friend. Something about the new... The king was just about to get married. And Alex wanted information of the new bride. She had a source in the castle. I know for a fact that source had a much more public problem than Alex did.
Who was that source?
Oh, just some servant. Nobody, really.
What was their name?
Fuck. I can never remember. It's been so long. Bauer? No, it's not Bowers.
Bale Gowers.
That's yeah.
Ah, okay. And tell us more about the story.
Well, she went to go meet with this guy. They were both... She was entirely sober and then left. She said goodnight to me, and if I had known that was the last... She was gone.
Bale Gowers. Well, I suppose we have our lead.
What was she trying to figure out about this new bride?
Just her whole deal. Apparently she's from some far off kingdom and
What's that kingdom name? Emberstone?
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all seem. Why are you asking me these questions if you already know the answers?
Just want to clarify that
Yeah,
it's who I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, we're the... Yeah.
Well, Gerald, I am sorry for that occurrence.
I don't think you should be apologizing to me.
I'll make sure that we use this too.
Clinks the platform down. He gives you a stare, like his eyes squint.
Great.
Clinks down, waddles on over, grabs something, goes still, then flies back towards you, running, and not even going up on the platform, just slams the newspaper on the bar, and at the front page is your face.
Oh, great. Okay. Great.
I knew you looked familiar.
No, yeah, no, that.
So, Gerald,
Gerald, this is not what you think.
remember back to the night
Yeah.
with Alex.
Uh-huh.
You would also probably recognize me.
Wait. Out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
Is Eve the same age as this Eve?
Say no,
around.
say no.
She got married at 15?
Probably a little
Jacob!
older.
Jacob! How could you do this?
How did Jacob do this?
He said, don't worry, she's 18, guys, she's 18, it's fine.
could you do this?
Like a decade older, but enough to still be recognizable.
Okay, yeah.
It's fine. Jesus Christ. I just can't do math, okay?
Clearly the people of NCO don't care about the math. It's okay. Continue. Sorry.
We're not going down that route.
Swim coach.
You could tell from the look on her face that she, or like her face, even though it's recognizably you, she is.
So she's like mid-20s.
Yes.
Okay.
At least, if not older.
She's 28. Wait, no, she's what's 5 plus 18?
23?
She's 23.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Honestly, I
She's
fuck with
exactly 23 on the date.
Oh gosh. Okay. Continue.
Okay.
What was I rolling there?
I don't know.
He said, I knew you looked familiar. Then Bale thing.
Am I supposed to know you? All I know is that you walk in here with...
I'm Bale Gowers. She is... What's your last name?
Escarite.
Evangeline Escarite. But we are not them.
Okay, that can't just make intuitive sense.
He's gonna show his... he's gonna pull out, like, whatever Strixhaven memorabilia he has. I'm assuming it's just his plushie that he got in, like, Section 1. He'll pull out... We're from Strixhaven University. He's got a big,
you're
octopus thing.
friends from... That's why he hates you.
No, I just said we're best friends.
Oh. The way he didn't shut up about you three over the summer, I could only assume you were either best friends or bitter rivals, and frankly, now that you both look the way you do, makes sense.
Yeah.
So, do you want to hear more of this story or not?
Yes, please.
Keep going.
Yes.
Well, Gowers was tossed out of the castle. I don't know where he is. Sometimes he comes in every once in a while to check in. But as far as I know, he's on the streets. As
Yes.
for Lady Escarite, not too long after the wedding, the king fell ill. Now, I'm not going to make any assumptions.
She killed him?
The timing's not great, no.
Girl boss. Sorry.
Excuse me?
That was lit. That was
okay.
my bad.
And pretty much... Now, to be fair, the king and queen are much more of a figurehead around these parts, but they have a lot more power than they'll probably say.
Well, is the king still around?
Oh, no.
Great.
No, that... He died, frankly, very quickly.
He died when she turned 18.
Oh, wow.
There was a whole funeral and everything.
What?
Actually, no.
No, continue.
If I recall, no. Because the thing is that everyone says that he was poisoned. And there's pretty much two theories. The easy one, around these parts, is that it was Evangeline Escarate. No offense.
I'm untaken. I don't like her.
Easy one to direct line to the throne. The other theory that's much more popular up top is that somehow, despite the fact that they will tell you forever and always that she's been dead for years, Alex Melentor had something to do with it. Now, I am not one to point out the hypocrisy of our glorious leaders. However, the whole thing is a little rough. And all that really matters for guys like me is that it leaves one of my best friends coming out sideways of a bar.
Well, we are going to fix that.
It's gonna matter a lot more.
Oh, it's been said before.
I don't think you understand. Is Lady Escarate powerful at all? I mean, she's got networking, but does she have any actual...
What, magic?
Yes.
No. Actually,
I'm gonna,
that was one of the things she hated most about Alex. Well, that we know of.
Yeah, Eve's gonna lightning bolt the wall to the right of them at the 3rd level.
All right. Damn.
I didn't even think you need to roll for that.
Yeah, it's 8d6 damage.
You blast a small hole in the wall, and
If
Gerald
you can believe it.
looks to the wall and looks at you and says, "Okay, you proved your point. I hope you're gonna fix that." But point taken.
That's not my problem.
Grayson,
I'll. Is the wall made of wood?
yeah, it's not.
You mind if I just use one of these cups as patchwork?
Sure.
He's gonna take a cup, make a hammer with his thing, and just try and get some nails from the back and patch up the hole.
You try your best. Honestly, it adds more character to the building. And Gerald looks at it and just...
You're lucky your friend could fix it. But okay. You're definitely different. That I know of.
And another thing.
To be fair, I could just be signing my own death warrant telling you these things, but...
Gerald, That's not the only difference. Frankly, the fact that she's done only the things, probably more than the things that I've heard.
Oh, certainly.
I'm not rocking with it. I am going to put her in a grave.
Oh,
I'm gonna help.
well, good luck with that.
Her tombstone will have my signature on it.
Jesus, you people.
Okay.
I understand she's done some.
On that note, and
Jax keeps his mouth shut.
he raises his platform again towards the center of the bar by the painting. He just looks out and loudly shouts, "I don't know these people, and I have no affiliations with them, and I think what they're saying is wrong." And he flips the painting again and slams the button, and poof, you're all outside.
Wow, that was eventful.
No kidding.
That's one way to put it.
Wait, we got put outside?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So he's gonna go, well, gala?
Really?
Yeah.
When is that?
Tomorrow night. Grayson, if you think I don't like Quintilius at all, but I just watched someone who has basically been trying to pay for his son's living with the, frankly, most embarrassing act I've seen in my life.
Jesus Christ.
Down in a bar, drunk over my actions.
Well, it's not yours.
It's a little difficult watching people's face turn into something terrified when they look at me here. That's not gonna fly anymore. I am putting a stop to it. And frankly, you all can come. You don't have to. I will kill her myself.
I am going to set out to find this world's Baal Gowers tomorrow morning. And if I do, I will join you.
No, you're not. You're both coming with me, and we're going home.
Ajax, that's not gonna be happening.
Ajax, this will be happening. I'm not risking either of your lives.
Well, we are.
No, you're not. I don't think you understand what's at stake here. You will be swallowed whole by this place. And what do you owe Quintilius anyway? Let this plane be.
I don't owe Quintilius anything. In fact, I do this in spite of him.
What?
If he's okay living in the system that he's under, then sure. I cannot live in a multiverse knowing that a place like this exists.
How many more multiverses exist, universes exist where this is the norm? We can't just make a habit of this, and you will die.
And how many of those norms were set by?
People that look like us.
How am I supposed to know? This is my first time being somewhere that I wasn't invited. You know what I mean? It's my first time being somewhere that isn't Strixhaven, isn't your wedding, and isn't my home. I don't know. This place is... Excuse me. The point is, this place is dangerous. Really dangerous. If whatever you guys are doing doesn't kill you, my mother will. I need to go home, and I can't leave it on my conscience to leave you all here in the caring hands of Quintilius, because I don't know if you know this, he doesn't like you very much, and when I asked him that if he could take care of you, if he would make sure you guys are safe in my stead, he threatened to kill you because you tried to kill him.
Not tried to, did.
Yeah, no, you did.
We didn't kill him.
No, I killed him.
I'm pretty sure his heart stopped.
I killed him and I brought him back. I can handle Quintilius.
His heart stopped.
Yeah?
Yes.
Were you not there, dude?
Dude, this was like a thing.
missed
She
that
had like
part.
a little moment with it.
You
like
struck him with lightning twice.
I did that already.
No, but it was Again,
I froze him into a block
Eve
of
does
ice
8d6 of damage, and Quintilius is probably a
So
level
did I.
4.
I did the same
Yes,
thing.
no.
And he's a wizard.
He's a wizard, a level 4
I'm
wizard.
a beefy wizard.
Anyways,
Quintilius isn't.
Ajax,
He's a bitch.
Yes.
I appreciate your concern.
Yeah.
Frankly, it is either we stay here and fix this problem and risk your mother getting upset and whatever Quintilius has up his sleeve, or we go back without a ritual and have a huntsman track us down and do who knows what.
Frankly, Ajax, here's what I'm going to say. This world is dangerous. Strixhaven is dangerous. Everywhere that we go is dangerous. Because, and only because, we are.
Sure.
Nothing in any of these worlds is going to stop us.
You say that until something does happen. I saw you lying on the ground. This... Everyone's so confident that nothing can harm them until something really does. I can't have that on my conscience.
Well, then go home.
I
If
agree.
you can't have it on your conscience, go home. But I cannot sit here and know that an entire city, entire kingdom, is basically being tortured by someone who looks just like me, and she's going to look at Bale.
And I met with myself earlier today and gave him the only comfort he's felt in years. I need to be here to help. It is the only thing I can do.
Fine.
I can't search for rituals. Frankly, I can't fight demons alone. I can help, and that's it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Fine then. Get yourselves killed. Won't be on my conscience. And Ajax is gonna walk out.
Well, living would be on ours.
Eve's gonna, like, storm off somewhere else in a different direction than Ajax.
The same.
Are you going in the same direction?
No.
No.
Just a different direction.
We're
Okay.
splitting.
Where's
the group,
Jack?
The group
Did
is
Jack
going
come
on an
back yet?
18-month hiatus.
Jack
18-month hiatus.
Jack went to
Year and a half time skip.
Melentor Manor
Plus 5 levels.
for to bring the second home.
Yeah, but he's like quick and fast and stuff.
He's not back yet.
I'm gonna go on an intercept path towards him.
Okay. Ajax, where are we going?
Melentor Manor.
Okay. Eve, do you have the location?
Off.
Okay.
Somewhere else.
Grayson is going to follow you. And we are going to real quickly.
Time jump.
Yes.
Yes! Woo!
But before that, one of you call even, one of you call odd. Actually,
Even,
you're even,
even.
you're odd.
Oh.
Is it because I'm odd?
No, it's because Eve is even.
True!
Okay. Actually, that's kind of perfect. Bale, as you make your way through the streets, on your way to intercept Jack, a thousand thoughts flooding your brain. By chance or fate, you do not know. But a man sits on the sidewalk, head down, and the only thing recognizable is his hair. Ruffled, matted, but the same color as your own.
Black?
Yeah.
Okay. Sir?
Looks up at you. And it's you. His eyes go wide. What do you... That wasn't...
No. Seems I found a friend in my time of need. He's gonna text Jack like the general location of where they are, and then sit down in the alley with him.
This is strange.
Surely.
I've seen stranger.
I mean, you've looked in plenty of mirrors, I assume.
It's true. It's true. You're wearing what's left of your vigilante robes? Still,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
The fucked up, muddy, wood chipped.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He looks at your clothes and that's an outfit. Performer.
No, well, kind of. It's a long story.
Yeah.
I could tell it to you, but first, I need to talk to you about something.
All right.
It's gonna be a tough conversation.
Okay.
5 years ago.
Yes.
Alex Malento.
Yes.
The whole story. Everything leading up to, during, and after her disappearance.
Okay. He sighs. Looks at you. I haven't told that story. The full one to anyone.
Well, you're not telling it to anyone new.
That's true. As I'm sure you've probably heard, I was once a castle servant.
Yes.
I was no one. And when you're somebody, you pay little attention to the nobody in the room. And so, as I watched the king become more corrupt, I thought I could use my power, my position to help. And I got in contact with Alex. She was running some small group. Had been running it for years. Sometimes she would have legislatures. Sometimes she'd have servants. Sometimes she'd have magic wielders. Sometimes it was just a servant. But we helped each other. Kept each other afloat. And kept our eyes on those in power. And as he continues to speak, we see Lady Escarite preparing for the gala the next day. And a servant comes and puts a necklace around her neck with a glowing green emerald. Not glowing, just massive green emerald. And we also see Ajax. Are you saying anything to anyone, or are you just leaving?
Is there anyone to say anything to? I'm kind of, like I feel like I split with the rest of the party here. I don't know where Jack is, I guess.
Quintilius II is passed out.
Yeah.
Jack went a different way, so you do not run into him. And Quintilius III is
probably still at home. I think I'd probably be at the bar still.
Okay.
If there were multiple exits, he just like walked out, traipsed back in, and he's gonna like poke at Quint II. Poke. You awake?
Well, Quint II has gone home.
Oh, he went
Yes.
home. I thought he was just passed out on the floor.
No.
Okay. I
No,
don't know
Jack took him.
Jack took him home.
Jack took him home. Okay, if that's the case, then he's gonna go to Melentor Manor.
Okay. And you're still talking to Quintilius II?
Yes, that's the plan.
Okay.
Both Quints are home. Well, I don't know where the third Quint is, but
Quintilius the second, like you're waking him up to talk to him a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
At least trying to.
It's like, oh, what do you want?
Me? Well, I just wanted some information is all. See, my friends, generous as they are, have offered to help with, the case of your wife.
What?
Baffling to me as well. But I need to know as much as I can. See, we got a bit of a scoop in terms of what may have went down. And I need you... If there's anything more you know, I need to hear it.
What's there more to tell?
What?
She was the best. And then she was gone.
So I've heard. We learned some new information. A little bit. Something about investigating the new queen? Did you know
Should
about
have
that?
been just like any other. But there was something different about this one, and it got her killed. And now I'm alone.
Well, I don't suppose what my friends have done could be forgiven. But if it ever could, I need you to repay it. They're going to discover this murder. I have faith in that. Whatever happened with it, they'll find it out. And if that is worth anything to you, I need you to do as much as you can to keep them safe in my absence. I'm afraid your son has already turned me down, which I suppose I should have expected.
I am but a drunken gesture.
You're
I will
right.
offer little help, and frankly, it doesn't matter what happened that night. She's gone.
Yeah, I guess she is. Nothing much an investigation will do to uncover it, will it? Well, all right. Come back here once, talk to one Quintilius. Come back here again and I'm no better. But... all right. Leaves me no other choice.
Not Quint. Jesus, what's up? Anyway, Ajax is going to try to contact his mother.
Oh. As you sort of concentrate, we are going to move on back to the Bales, real quick. Your counterpart stares at you and says, "The updates I gave on Lady Askerites were not any different than I gave about her husband, her mother-in-law, anyone else in that family. I thought we would be safe. I was wrong. I lost everything. And somehow Alex lost more. I can't. If it's all the same to you, I would prefer it if this was our last conversation.
Sorry, Bale, for what you've been through. But me and my friends, who, though I cannot speak for, are technically your friends too. If you want to think about this as a selfish thing, totally you can. Whether helping yourself or helping others is more important to you, I have no idea. But clearly helping is something you do. Like me.
Did. It was something I did. The difference between you and I is that you still have something to fight for.
The difference between you and I is more complicated than that. Because he's gonna, like, sort of point and, like, touch him on the chest and say, you don't have nothing to fight for. You've given up hope of having something to fight for. I can't speak for it because I have always had someone else to fight for. But helping yourself is just as valid as helping others. You always have something to fight for as long as that heart beats. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I don't want to lecture you. I don't want to pull you into whatever I have going on. What I need you to know is that whether you're fighting for yourself, fighting for me because I am you, or fighting for nothing, I need help. And I need that information, because otherwise, me and my friends are walking into a death trap at the gala tonight. And even if we back out, we're walking into a death trap with a demon that we cannot kill without Alex's help. So whether Alex is around or her work exists somewhere, yes.
And his eyes go wide and he sort of stumbles away from you for a
Is
second.
it Azazel or Azrael?
Azazel.
You're being hunted.
By Azazel.
Don't say his name.
I don't know if you remember what happened last time I said his name. I don't remember.
Yeah, he was
that.
around, though. He was around.
Roll a perception check.
Oh.
I don't care. He's going to get these hands, bro. Perception check, 16.
16. On a 16, that's enough. On the top of a building, far from there, a figure stands, sword at the ready.
He's going to give him a wave.
This idiot. You're going to get yourself killed.
Bale the second turns around, and by the time he turns around, the figure's gone. So that's why you're here.
Yes. We found new reasons to be here since coming, but that is why we arrived in the first place. We are searching for Alex's work on demonology or sealing techniques or whatever it is that she was doing in relation to him. We're not looking for Alex for some silly reason. We're here because us and more will continue to die at his hands unless we put a stop to it.
And Seal's what? Little side project.
At the beginning, it's different now. Can't save anyone if you don't save yourself, after all. What am I gonna do?
He killed her.
He did.
That's how I lost Days.
He killed...
Yeah.
Sorry, real quick. Out of character. he's saying he killed Ace and Alex, or just Ace?
Huntsman killed Alex. Not Alex. Ace.
All right.
My bad. You know what?
He's fiddling with his ring. His ring's
He looks up at you, tears in his eyes, and a new look, a spark. And I've been running from him ever since. Damn it.
So, something to fight against, it seems.
Let's burn it all to the ground.
Hell yeah.
And with that...
He's gonna look. Does he have a spell book on him, or is he just like?
Oh,
a
no,
normal
he's just
guy?
a dude. He's just a guy.
Wait, no, he definitely does have a spell book.
Yeah. No.
That's a retcon session. That
That's a
session didn't
retcon
happen.
session. We
Oh,
lost
okay.
that
That
session.
session didn't happen.
Yeah.
Lost to the mines.
Lost in the mines.
Our word retcon.
Ajax.
I understand. It's a very powerful spell.
How are you summoning your mother?
I figure I have a. I kind of like this. Is Quint here?
Which one?
The younger, because I know the other one's here.
They're both here.
Okay.
Quint the second is passed out. Quint the third is, asleep, not blackout drunk, just resting.
Gotcha. He's going to light a fire, not in their home, because he has a little more taste than that, though he wants to. He's going to light a fire and turn his back to it and stare at the shadow it casts on the wall.
Okay. Are you saying anything, or are you just...
I need just a little more time.
The shadow morphs into your mother.
Strixhaven is, unsafe right now, thanks to Azazel.
He didn't say that. He would have known not to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic doesn't. Maybe I'll get killed.
Strixhaven's unsafe right now. I tried to get my companions to come back home with me, but they refused. They're looking for a solution to go back home safely, as well as other things. I just need a little more time so that I can get them home, so that I can stay safe. Will you afford me that?
The shadow grows, your shadow grows into that of your mother, with where her eyes would be, there are two piercing green eyes.
Groovy.
Stares at you. Because I love you so much.
I promise I won't make a habit of it. You know I wouldn't disobey you if I didn't feel I had no other choice.
Oh, I know, honey. All I ask is that when push comes to shove, you know whose name you are sacrificing in.
Yes. Yes, I do. I tried, I really did. I told them if they didn't come home that it would be your wrath they're facing, but...
Yes. And you are too weak to impose your will on these mortals. So... Ajax, on every conceivable level, you have failed me.
I know, Mother. I know.
Ever since you went off to Strixhaven,
I've
feels like you don't love me.
No, that's not true at all. I've been getting... That's not true at all. I've been getting so much stronger. Once I graduate, I'll be back home. I know that I'm too weak right now, but surely if I can just have a little more time...
Time. You'll have all the time in the world. I'll just need to take it from you first.
What?
Roll a Constitution saving.
Fuck! Okay,
Ajax strikes again.
8.
8 jacks.
8 jacks. There's 8 of them?
Yes.
There's 8 jacks?
Finally.
Fuck it. Okay.
They could kill God.
In a nanosecond,
Oh, God, okay.
you are in total darkness.
Uh-huh.
Wait!
Nothing.
Shit.
Nothing for a long time.
How long are we talking, Mr. DM?
You lose track.
Punished Ajax.
Like on the scale of
time
hours,
passes.
days, or like months?
Years.
Fuck!
Oh my god!
Punished Ajax. Punished
Girl got
Ajax.
put in time out!
Holy shit!
Bro got put in a genjutsu.
You forget a lot. Now, you manage to hold on to everything, your memories, the reason why you're here, the reason, all of it. But you forget what the sun looks like.
Jesus.
And all you have is your own thoughts as the darkness around you is all enveloping and isolating all at the same time.
What is wrong with you?
So much.
How
Why
could
would Jacob
he
do this?
How can Jacob
How
do
could
this?
Jacob
And
do this?
one day, who knows? Could have been a moment as far as you know. It felt like eons. You're back.
Ajax like screams as loud as he can for as long as he can. It's terrifying. It's just this screech of like a small child lost in a supermarket.
Both of the Melentors awaken. The second is like, oh, what the fuck is going on? And passes back out. And the third's like, Ajax, what the fuck are you doing?
Quit! It's you! I see you again! Finally!
He's looking at Jacob is looking at me right now with a sad face, like, what did I do? You did this!
How could Ajax do this?
How could Ajax do this?
Is it your fault?
I put the stick in the bike and then fell over.
Oh my
How
god.
could Jacob do this?
How could Ajax do this?
But Quintilius looks at you with a look of confusion, and you see as the fire burns, you see his shadow on the wall morph into that of your mother.
Motherfucker.
And she looks at you and,
hopefully not.
you have your time. Use it wisely. And I love you, son. Disappears.
Okay. You guys said you were going to the ball, right?
Yeah, the gala.
Yeah! Ajax is going to the ball!
Dark, evil Ajax arc.
Oh god.
That's tomorrow night, is it not? Yeah. How long was he in the darkness?
Oh,
Like
Probably a
physical
moment
time?
for us.
oh yeah.
but
For y'all, this was like a second
Okay,
because he wasn't gonna lose any time in NCO.
Jesus.
And you shakenly walk out of Melentor Manor, and
I talked to Grace.
we'll cut to Eve and Grace.
Yes. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. No. Just great. Fantastic.
I'm taking that as a no.
Really?
Okay.
What gave that away?
Okay. There's no need for that.
Yeah. Sorry.
We'll figure it out. I know those two can be a lot, but the moment they're kind of all we got.
Grayson,
Yeah.
have I ever scared you?
Like, actually?
Yeah. Like, have you ever?
When you killed Quintilius, that didn't seem like you.
Yeah. No, I registered that.
Because it wasn't. I am terrified of the Escorites. But Eve, you could never scare me.
That means a lot more than you probably realize. I'm gonna kill her.
You know,
I might not even use magic.
that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unlike her, I'm not gonna make it paint or not gonna draw it out. But I'm killing her.
Okay.
One of us will die. And I like my odds.
Well, it's one thing she's got that, or one thing that you have that she doesn't.
Hmm.
Us. Well, I guess at this point, me is probably the better word. But
I like my odds.
so do I. And that is where we will wrap things up for this week.
Yes! Do we level up? Do we level up? Do we level
Yo,
up?
do
Do
we
we level up?
level
Level
up
up?
now?
Level up?
Yo, do we level up now?
Level up? Level up?
I think we should level up now.
Level up, level up, level up,
Please, please,
level
please,
up.
please, 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 please,
Yeah,
please.
sure. Fucking
Yes!
around.
Yes! Level up.
I haven't done a
You're gonna
single
have to mute
thing.
that scream.
Nah,
It
it's
was into
fine.
the microphone.
That's fine.
I don't even know what leveling up does for me. I just like doing it.
4th level spells. That's fun.
Fourth level spells.
We're level 7.
They're
right?
gonna get killed.
Elemental Fury?
What?
What?
So, as we sort of wrap things up, same old, same old. I appreciate everybody for coming by, making us part of your Sunday afternoon. It really means a lot. We will be
back in studio in 2 weeks again. Unfortunately, I need to go home over the weekend. So
For something like Easter or something, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Who's
sorry.
Easter?
Our families want
Yeah.
people back.
Yeah. So we will get a episode up onto the channel just like we did last time, and then we will see from there because
I can talk to the DM in character now. Sorry, I have divination. Jacob, you're going to meet Eve.
hell
Sorry.
yeah. But all that to say, thank you for swinging by. We really do appreciate it, and we will see you next week when we figure out what the fuck we're doing next. Bye-bye. Bye.